So guys, remember one thing, we are actually discussing update sets concept today. Update sets concept. Okay, update sets. So what are these update sets and why do we use these update sets in the ServiceNow platform? First of all, we need to understand this point clearly. So earlier we have discussed that if an organization want to use ServiceNow platform, when they want to get started with ServiceNow platform, they have to connect with ServiceNow sales team. Okay, they have to connect with ServiceNow sales team. So let us say Deloitte company want to use ServiceNow product, and they will reach out to ServiceNow company sales team. Okay, they will actually discuss everything, and then finally Deloitte company will purchase the ServiceNow product from ServiceNow company. Okay, fine. So this ServiceNow company will actually give the ServiceNow URL like this one. So ServiceNow company will give the URL something like this one. Okay. Okay, so they will actually give this 3 URLs. So here is the place in this development instance. So this is the URL where you will actually work on, where we ServiceNow developers will work. So here ServiceNow developers will actually work here in this URL. Okay, so like UI pages, UI macros, client scripts, UI policies, data policies, tables, all those things you will actually create in this instance, in this URL. All the customizations and configurations, you will do it in the developer instance. This is actually enterprise developer instance. This is the place where developer will do his job. Okay. So whatever the development that you will do, right, that development you have to move it to testing environment for testing purpose. So here, so testers will actually come into picture. These testers will come into picture and they will test your development in this environment. So they will not go to developer environment. They will not actually test there in the developer environment. Okay. So testing should be done only in the test environment. So for that, what you will do is you will do the development. You will actually move your development from this developer URL to this QA testing instance. Instance is nothing but URL. Okay. So you will use all your development here. You will actually move development from this instance to this instance. So then all the UI pages that you created will come here in this instance. All the client scripts UI policies that you have created, right, that will actually come here. So then testers will test those things. If everything is good, if testers give sign off, that means if tester says okay, everything is working fine, then they will actually move it here till production. This is actually the final stage. So this URL will be used by all the company employees. Hope you guys have got idea. Okay. So here you will do the development, right? You will do the work, right? So that development you have to move it to testing environment, right? How do you move is that you will use update sets. So to move your development from one instance to another instance, you will use update sets. through the update sets, you will move your development from this instance to this instance. Okay. You guys are clear, right? So to move the development from one instance to another instance, we will use update sets. Concept is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So guys, here you guys have to understand one thing. When you join in an organization, you will be given these 3 URLs access. That means they will create a user account in these 3 URLs. You will have user account in the user table in this environment. You will have user account in this test instance, and for this one also, production one also, you will have access. Okay. So all the company employees will not have access to these two things. Understand? Okay, fine. Now, what exactly you guys have to do is, you guys have to understand one thing here. So once you start your development here, right? First and foremost thing that you have to do is you have to create an update set. Our work will start with creation of update set. Our work will starts with creation of update set. So let us say you have assigned some work. So you have been assigned some work. You are asked to complete that work within 10 days. So first thing what you will do is you will create an update set. After that, you will do your work. While you are doing your work, all your development work will be captured in the update sets, like client scripts, UI policies, UI macros, UI pages, UI actions, all those things, UI macros, UI formatters, all these things will be captured on those update sets. So those update sets, you will actually move it from this instance to this instance. So you can move it to this instance as well. From one instance to another instance, you can actually move your development using update sets. So this point is very clear. So when you begin with your work, you have to create an update set. Fine, right? Update sets, what are update sets? Why do we use update sets? You guys are clear, right? Okay. So as am I using personal developer instance, I have only one instance. I don't have QA, I don't have prod. Okay. So here, what I do is to explain the things clearly, I will take someone's PDI. Can any one of you can give me your personal developer instances? Can any one of you guys provide your personal developer instances so that I can actually move development from my instance to your instance? Yeah. Go ahead, please. Instance name. So can any one of you guys give me guys your personal developer instance? Hmm? Naresh, is your PDI up and running?
Yeah, it's running. I have shared my PD.
Yeah, not really sure what you guys are doing. And I think all of your personal developer instances not up and running. That is the reason you didn't speak. You guys are not practicing. So your username, password,
1 second, I have changed my password.
change your password. Huh?
Yeah, I'm just rechecking.
Okay, okay.
I think it is. I think I think this is the password, I guess. I've shared in chat list.
Okay, so I don't have any QA instance. I don't have any test instance or prod instance. So what I do is I will do the development from my instance. Okay, I will do the development in my development instance. I will move that development to the Naresh instance. This is actually Naresh instance. Dev 139754 is actually Naresh instance. So this is actually my instance. Okay. So here what I do is I will actually create an update set. I'll create an update set. After creating an update set, I'll move all the development to Naresh instance. Okay. So Naresh, you have garage issue table in your
Yes, yes, yes.
garage issue table is there. Same
Yes.
name, you underscore garage underscore issue. Let me just check that.
And double R actually. Double R.
That means your table name, my table name, both are different. Okay, fine. No worries. Okay. So I will do my development in my instance. I will move the development to narration instance. So how do I do that? You can just check. So in both the instances, incident table is there, right? So I'll actually use incident table here. So if it is from the table is from the scratch, I can actually capture the table. I can move it to narration instance. So so just see how exactly I'm capturing the stuff in the update sets. So you need to begin with the local update sets here. Local update sets. Okay. Under system update sets, you will find a module called local update sets. Okay. So here, what exactly you are doing is you are creating a update set here, new update set. So to create an update set, you have to follow some naming convention. That naming convention will be provided by organization. Every organization follows some naming convention. So whatever the work that will be assigned with the story number, that number you have to use. So version you have to use Uday Gadiparthi. So create. So that short description, that story short description also they will provide. That story short description also they will provide. So let us say validations I'm keeping. So you will actually provide this naming convention. After that, you will provide the description. Description, you can keep a story description. Okay. Fine. So after you providing that, you have two options. One is submit, another one is submit and make current. If you submit it, that is of no use. You won't be able to capture your development. If you make submit and make current, only then you can make this as, you can actually capture the development. So now I am just clicking, see, submit means when you click on this one, it will save the record. It will redirect to the previous page. When you click on save, it will save the record and it will stay on the same page. So now I have created an update set. So once you created an update set, right? So it will not capture all the development. So you have to make sure that is actually current update set. Make this my current update set. You have to click this one. So this is the first point you have to remember. So if that is a current update set, only the development will be captured. If that is not a current update set, the development will not be captured. So make sure you are selecting, you are creating an update set, you are making that as a current update set. Okay. So that is actually important point that you guys have to do. So now this is actually current update set. So how do you identify? Here you can see update set. So this is actually my current update set. Here you guys can see this is my current update set. Okay. So only if the current if the update set is current update set, the development will be captured, or else it will not get captured. Okay. Okay. I have actually created an update set. Now I go to incident table here. So in the incident table, there are client scripts. There are client scripts. Configure client scripts. Okay. So all these client scripts were created by me. Majority of the client scripts were created by me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So even if you update the client script, or even if you create the client script, that will be captured in the update set. That point you guys have to remember. I'm just making an update here. I'm just making false and then again making true to capture them in an update set. Okay. So now if you go and take a look at this update set in the customer updates, you guys can see all the client scripts will be visible here. See, all the client scripts are captured in this update set. Okay. All the client scripts are captured in this update set. So now what I do is I am going to capture few UI policies as well. So by the way, which client script is actually is showing these alerts? So I'll take a look at that part later. So now what I'm doing is I'm actually capturing few UI policies as well. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. These 3 UI policies also captured. Now you go here. See, client scripts and UI policies are captured in this update sets. Likewise, Likewise, fields, tables, UI actions, UI pages, client scripts, UI policies, data policies, UI pages, UI macros, formatters, all these things will be captured in the update sets. So once you are done with your development, right, what you have to do is you have to keep the update set in complete state. So only when it is in complete state, you can move that update set from one instance to another instance. If that is not in complete state, you cannot actually move that update set to the next instance. So you have to make sure you are actually selecting the update set as complete. Okay. So let us say once you are done with your development, after that so you understand that this update set is not required. So deleting the update set is not best practice. Deleting the update set is not best practice. Then you have to mark it as ignore. You have to mark it as ignore. If you understand that if that is the update set is not required, you have to make sure that is actually ignored state. So you will select ignore state here. Okay. So we have to complete this. We have to move this update set to another instance, right? So then you will select complete here. So once you select this complete here, right, you will be able to see export to XML. You will be able to see this related link called export to XML. You will click on this one. Once you click on this one, what exactly will happen is that a XML file will be downloaded to your personal laptop. A XML will be downloaded to your personal laptop. If you scroll little down here, so all these records XML will be downloaded here. Okay. So once you are done with downloading the XML, right, now you have to go to the target instance. Here the target instance is actually Naresh instance. So I have to move my development to Naresh instance, right? So then in the Naresh instance, what I do is I will go to retrieved update sets. Retrieved update sets. Here you will just click on this one. You can just click on this one, or you can just click here, import update set from XML. You will just click on this one. You will select this one, open, upload. So once you upload, right, here, this is the update set that is actually from my instance. Now it is actually Naresh instance. So once that XML is uploaded, first it will be in loaded state. First it will be in loaded state. So after loaded state, you have to preview the update set. So after loaded, you have to preview the update set. So what is the purpose of preview? If there are any errors while moving the development from one instance to another instance, if there are any conflicts, so those conflicts it will check using preview update set. So if there are no errors, if everything is fine, it will show 100% complete, succeeded 100%. So there are no issues, there are no conflicts, there are no errors. Then what you will do after the preview, you can see commit update set. So you will actually commit this update set. Only after committing the update sets, the changes will be reflected in the Naresh instance. Only after committing the update set, the changes will be reflected in Naresh instance. So if you go to the incident table in the Naresh instance, so you can right click configure client scripts. So all the client scripts from my instance, would have come here. See, remove priority one, onload CS, and create child incident. So all these actually client scripts, these are actually from my instance. See here, select only within 5 days. So that client script you can also see here. Yeah, select only within 5 days. So these are all the things that are actually from my instance. I have moved these development from my instance to Naresh instance. You guys got it right? How exactly I have done the development, how exactly I moved those things to Naresh instance. Clear or not?
Yes, for that.
Clear, right? Okay. So now here, after Naresh has created an update set and Naresh has developed everything, he captured everything, and he completed the update set. After the completing the update set, he has downloaded the XML. Okay, so he has downloaded the XML. That XML he has moved it to Naresh instance. Once it is imported, it is in loaded state. From the loaded state, you have previewed it. After the preview, you have committed it. Then the changes are reflected. That is fine. So somehow Naresh forgot to do some development. So he forgot to do some development in my instance. Let us say he did not actually create one client script. He forgot that. So in that case, right, what you will do? You will try to reopen this one, which should never be done. Never reopen the update set, which is actually moved to another instance. Never reopen the update set, which is already moved to another instance. So what you will do? You will actually create a second version update set. Okay, you will actually create a second version update set. Okay, so now what I do, I will actually make this as current update set. So I have actually created a second update set with version 2. Okay, now you guys can see this is actually the current update set. This is current update set now. So he forgot to create some client script, right? Some UI policies he forgot to capture. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am just making it as true. So these things, these 4 UI policies would have captured in this update set. The 4 UI policies are captured in this update set. So after this, what you will do, you will actually keep it in complete state. Okay. So always remember, once you moved the update set from one instance to another instance, never reopen that to capture the changes. If you forgot something, you have to capture those things in an update set. You have to create a new update set with the second version. Okay. So then I have created an update set. I have captured the development. I'm actually completing this one. So this time, so usually what we will do, we will actually export the XML. We will import that XML in the Naresh instance. So that is what I am not going to do now. I am going to explain second way, how exactly we will move the development from one instance to another instance in a second way. Second way I am going to tell you now here. So in the Naresh instance, you go to update sources. Update sources. So update sources is actually remote instance. So here what I do, I will actually keep Uday instance. So you name it whatever. Here URL should be my instance URL. This is the base URL it should be. Okay, in the URL I have to provide my URL here. Okay, so I am providing my password, username and password. Okay, I am testing the connection. So if it is reachable to my instance or not. See, connection is okay. However, parent instance major version San Diego. So version mismatch is what it is telling. Version mismatch. However, it is negligible. You are just saving this one. Okay, Fine. From here, you can directly click on retrieve completed update sets. You can directly click on retrieve completed update sets. So whatever the update sets that are completed in my instance, those things will be coming here in this narration instance. Okay. See here, you go to the retrieved update set here. You go to the retrieved update set here. So you can copy the update set name. This is the update set name, right? So this is the update set name. So the good point is the preview is done automatically. Preview done automatically here. So now you have to commit the update set. So this is actually second way of moving the update sets from one instance to another instance. You guys are clear, right? Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
So this is how you will actually move the development from one instance to another instance. Sometimes what happens is that, so let me just create one more update set here. So you have created a third update set. Okay, you have to make sure this is actually current update set. This is actually current update set. So here you will go to the client scripts. You will actually make this. You will capture some changes. So these things are actually captured in update sets, 2 client scripts. Okay. So then what you will do, you will actually complete this update set. You'll complete this update set. So in the last minute, customer will come. These changes are not required. He will tell that. These changes are not required. This is what he will tell. So always remember, guys, if customer says that changes are not required, we have to revert it back. In the developer instance, you have to make sure if you have made a change, if customer says that is not required, you have to revert that change back. You have to make it as previous one. Okay. So let us say you have done some development. So your customer has come. I don't require the development. That is what he will tell. You have to make sure you are actually removing all the development that you have done. You have to make it as previous one. Okay. So then what I do, I will just click on back out. Once I click on back out, right, these client scripts will go to false mode again. I'm just clicking on back out. Okay. So now this update set is actually backed out. Here these client scripts would have gone to false state again. Color change, get color value. See here, these two are in false state now. All the changes are reverted back. So as I have clicked on back out, that update set is also deleted. Back out purpose you are able to understand. Okay. So this is how you will actually move the update sets from one instance to another instance. So one is from downloading the XML and you will actually import that XML in the another instance. Second way is actually you will create a update source in the target instance. And from there you will actually retrieve the update sets. You will just click on retrieve the completed update sets. So from there you will open and then you will commit that update set. So these are the ways to move the update sets from one instance to another instance. Okay. Now we have to discuss few other things. Okay. We are working as a team, right? We are working as a team. We are 6 members team. So we are asked to develop one application. We are asked to develop one application. So once application development is done, only then we can move the update set. It is not like single client script, single UI policy. So total application. So you are asked, your team is asked to create an application. Okay, your team is asked to create an application. Once that application is created and completed, you only then you have to move that application to next instance. So that application means there will be a lot of work, right? So we will divide the work among ourselves. 6 members will actually divide the work among ourselves. Each person will create an update set. Each person will actually create an update set. 6 persons are there, right? 6 developers are there, right? 6 developers will actually create 6 update sets. Okay. So once all the update sets are actually done, once all the update sets are captured the updates, so what we have to do is we have to merge that update sets. How do we merge the update sets? I'll tell you. So I am going to the local update sets. Okay, I do have already these two things, right? I will tell you how do we merge this update set and all. I'll tell you. So you just go here. You can type merge update sets, merge update sets, merge completed update sets. So you go here, merge update sets. Okay. So you will create dot final dot validations, or any name you can keep. Okay. So here you can just click on all, star this one. So with this story number, how many update sets are there? So all those update sets you are actually merging as one. All those update sets you are actually merging as one. You will just click on merge. Once you click the merge update set, right? See here, these two update sets went to ignore state. This is now in progress state. So you have to open this update set. So if you want to capture anything, you can actually click on make this as current update set, or you can complete this update set. See, total 16 customer updates are there. So you have merged two update sets. Okay. So merging the update sets, you are able to understand, right? So you are actually merging all the update sets as one update set. So then you will, what you will do, you will actually import the XML, you will actually export the XML, or you can use update source to retrieve this update set. Merging update sets concept, you guys are clear?
Yes, Father.
Everyone. Everybody is clear or not?
Can you just repeat once again? Once we merge the update sets later, can
So
import?
once we merge the update set, right? So merging the update sets means you are actually including all the updates in one single update set. See these updates, right? These update sets, these updates are actually from different update sets. You are actually merging these updates as one update set.
Right.
Okay.
I got this merging, but after merging that, when we try to import.
Yeah, you can actually export the XML.
Okay. Once
That
you
will actually
export
download an XML into your personal laptop. So you can go to the target instance where you can actually import that XML, or you can actually click on this retrieve completed update sets.
Okay, fine. This was the point, like retrieve the complete update.
Okay, yeah, fine. Yep. So here, merging the update sets point, guys, you guys are clear, right? We have batch update sets. Batch update sets. What are batch update sets? I will tell you. Here now you are actually working on global application. Now you are actually working on global application. If you are working on different application, let us say AES role builder application. If you are working on different application, you have to create a different update set. If you have to create a different, if you have to work on different application, you have to create a different update set. So in that case, right? In that case, if you want to move multiple update sets from multiple applications, if you want to move the multiple update sets from multiple instances, multiple applications, then you will actually create a batch update set. Okay. So here what I do is, let me just go to the local update sets. So this one also I am making complete state. So here, consider these update sets are from different applications. So I want to move these all the update sets in one go. These are from different applications. So what I do is, here I will actually take as one, take this one. So there is a parent field. Here I will actually keep this update set as parent here. See here. So now, even though these are from different applications, I have made this as batch update set. Okay. So now if you go to this update set, final, this is not a final update set. So in the batch update sets in batch, you can see there are 3 update sets. Okay. So now what you can do, export update set batch to XML. You can just click on this one. You can download the XML and you can go to the Naresh instance where you can actually import the XML in the retrieved update sets, or you can click on retrieve completed update sets. So batching means, guys, here, if you are working on a different application, you have to create a different update set, separate update set for that application. So if you want to move different applications update sets in a one go, then you will actually make that as batch by adding parent here. Okay. So that batch update sets concept is clear, right? Clear or not?
Sir, once it becomes parent, what is the main function of that?
So once it becomes the parent, right? So here, what exactly are you doing? Here, if you are making that as batch, you are making that as batch. So all these are same. It has to go in one go. Understand? So you are telling that we all are same. We all are for same purpose. That is the reason you are actually making as batch. Okay. So now you guys are able to understand how to create an update set, how to capture the development, how to move the how to move the update set from one instance to another instance. Okay. And we have understand the second way of moving the update sets from one instance to another instance, that is actually update sources. Later we understand merging the update sets, and we understand batching the update sets. Okay. Now, what are we going to understand is we will be facing some issues while moving the update set from one instance to another instances. So you will be facing some issues. In that case, what exactly we have to do, we need to understand. Okay. So now what am I going to do is, I am going to create an update set, separate update set. So this is actually another story number. Days validation. This time I am directly clicking on submit and make current. Submit and make current will actually, it will create a record and it will actually make the update set as current update set. So this is actually the current update set. Okay, fine. Now what I do is I am actually making small change on the select only within 5 days. Select only within 5 days. So this client script is actually moved from my instance to Naresh instance. What Naresh has done, somehow it disturbed that. Naresh has actually modified something here. Somehow Naresh has actually modified something here. Hmm. Okay. So here Naresh is actually making small change here in this Naresh instance. So this client script is moved from my instance to Naresh instance. So in the Naresh instance, Naresh has made some change here. Naresh has made some change here. Okay. Naresh has made some change here. Fine. So here, right, in my instance, I am making some small change here. Okay. So now it will be captured in the update set. So it is actually captured in the update set. So now you are going to complete this one. You will save this one. So only one client script is captured in this update set. Now what you will do here, you will retrieve the completed update sets. Okay. So this is the update set, which is actually from my instance. You will open this one. See here, it is what is telling, it is showing some error here, right? To commit this update set, you must address all the reported problems by fixing and preview again. You may also just accept or skip remote update sets that cause this problem. Here you guys can see there is an error. Find a local update set that is newer than this one. Because Naresh has modified something here, right? That is why it has shown the error here. Since Naresh has modified that, it is showing this error. So what do you, so when you get these kind of errors, right? While you are moving the update sets, you will get these kind of errors. In that case, this is actually one type of update set error, guys. Remember this. While during the interviews, you may have to answer these things. Okay. So in that case, you have to take two actions. Either you have to accept or skip. These are the two things only you can do. So these are actually for comparing purpose. These above three are for comparing purpose. So whatever the update set that is coming from my instance, whatever the update from coming from my instance, and it will actually compare with this Naresh instance update. That is actually compared with local. So local, it will show Naresh instance, Naresh instance update. So show local, show local update. Update is different, record is different. So record means especially this client script. Update means there will be an update. So in the update sets, you will be seeing that updates, right? Those are actually updates. So you don't take any action with these three things. You don't take any action with these three things. You will be taking actions with these two things. Either you will accept or remote. So if you skip the remote update, that means you don't want the changes from Uday instance. If you don't want the changes from Uday instance, you will skip the remote update. If you want the accept remote update, whatever the changes that are coming from Uday instance will go to Naresh instance. Okay. So now here in this client script, so here it is saying like, hi, I'm Naresh. I modified something here, right? Okay. That one you can see here, right? Hi, I'm Naresh. I modified something here. So when I click on accept remote update, so now you can see Uday has, hi, I am Uday. Uday has changed something here. So it will actually accept my update. So let me just refresh this one. So here you are not able to see here because you have to commit this update set. You have to commit this update set. So preview is done. Preview after the commit. Okay, now if you refresh this one, the changes from my instance will come to Naresh instance. Hi Uday, I am Uday. Oh, I have modified something here. So when you get the update set errors, either you will accept or skip the update sets. So accept means you want source update to the target update set, target instance. Skip means I don't want, I want the local one. That is what you are telling. So you guys are able to understand, right? What is skip, what is accept?
Yes, sir.
Clear, right? Okay. So now let me just refresh this one. This is reloaded. So remember, when you get this update set errors, either you will take actions, accept or skip. Only two things. Guys, please go on mute.
Unexpected.
Vineet, please go on mute. See here, earlier it was, I am Naresh, I modified something here. Here it is saying, I am Uday, I modified something here. So whatever is there in my instance, should come to Naresh instance, means you have to accept remote update. You don't want my update, you will skip remote update. So these are the update set errors you will actually handle. Okay. So just give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll be back. Okay. Okay. So that is how you will actually handle the update set errors. Either you will skip the remote update or accept the remote update. Okay. Which is fine. Okay. Then sometimes the problem is few things will not be captured in update sets. Few things will not be captured in update sets. Client scripts will get captured. UI policies will get captured. Data policies will get captured. So UI actions, UI pages, UI macros, all these things will get captured. Few things will not be captured. What are those things? What are those things which will not be captured in update sets? So here you have user data. In the user table, you have users, right? Those things will not be captured. If you create a new user record, that will not be captured in update set. Groups will not be captured in an update sets. So data, any table data, like incident data, problem data, change data, or any new table data, those things will not be captured in update sets. So if I create a new update set here, so let us just take dot 02 dot. So I have created an update set here. Here I am creating an incident. I am creating an incident record here. So I am selecting the caller. I am selecting the caller. I am selecting the category. So I have created an incident. So now you guys can see whether that incident is actually captured in the update set or not. So here you guys can see that is actually captured in the update set or not. That is not captured in update set, right? So user data, groups data, any new table data, incident data, problem data will not get captured in update set. Okay. In that case, what you have to do? So those things will not be captured in update set, right? If you want to move those things from one instance to another instance, what you have to do is you will open that incident. So this is the incident, right, that we created. So you will right click, go to the export, you will download the XML. So you will download the XML, that XML will be downloaded to your local computer. So now you go to the Naresh instance, you go to incident table, you go to incident table. So you just click on any of these three dots. You can see import XML. You will just click on this one. You will upload the XML, downloaded XML. Okay. Now the incident is there in this Naresh instance, right? So that is how you will actually move the updates which are not captured in update sets. You will download the XML. You will import the XML in the target instance. Clear? Clear or not?
Yes, full.
So here, why only few things will get captured? Why this data is not getting captured. What is the difference? There is a property update underscore sync property that is actually enabled on few tables. The update underscore sync property is enabled for few tables, right? Only that particular table data will be captured in update set. Okay. The tables which has update underscore sync property, only that particular table's data will get captured in update sets. If that update underscore sync property is not there for the tables, those data will not get captured in update set. Okay. So whatever the updates that are not captured in update sets, you have to download the XML of that particular record. You have to import that XML in the target instance. Okay, fine. So you guys are able to understand, right? What are the things that will get captured? What are the things that will not get captured? So user records, group records, any table data, and dashboards by default will not get captured. You have to forcibly capture them in an update set. Okay, this is fine. What are all the things that will get captured in update sets? Those you will capture in update set and you will move it. What are all the things that will not get captured in update sets? You will actually download the XML. Through the XML, you will move it. Fine. So some organizations, what they does is that they will forcibly capture the updates which are not getting captured in update sets. Okay. So let me just frame it. Some organizations will forcibly capture the updates which are not getting captured in update sets. Let us take this incident. So this incident by default will not get captured in update set. So here you guys can see there is an UI action, force to update set. Here also you can see force to update set. So when you click on this one, right, it will be captured in update set. So forcibly you are actually capture them in an update set. See here, record included in this particular update set. So you are forcibly capturing that in an update set. So this is actually an UI action which I created to capture the updates which are not getting captured in update sets. So if you go to the update set here, it would have captured that incident. See here, incident record is captured here. Forcibly I captured them in an update set. Okay. So then you can complete this update set. You can move this incident through the updates. This is actually another way of moving the updates which are actually not getting captured in update set. You can forcibly capture them in an update sets. Okay. Clear, right?
Uday, how do we check whether the table is enabled or not? This updated set.
So here, let me just go to some client scripts here. So this client script is actually a table, right?
Yeah.
This is actually a table. These client scripts are captured, right? These client scripts are captured in update set, right? Okay. Here, this is actually client script table.
Okay.
In this client script table, they would have mentioned somewhere this update sync property. Column label is also here. Huh? There will be an attribute called update underscore sync attribute.
Okay.
Just a moment. I'm not exactly sure where exactly it is. It can be identified.
That's okay, Uday.
Configuration data. I have to still identify that where exactly this update sync attribute is placed. Okay.
Oh, that's okay, Uday.
So using that property only, using that attribute only, the updates will be captured in the update sets. Okay, this is the quickest way to identify.
Yeah, update underscore sync equal to true.
Here, what I do is I'll actually get the attributes here. So this is the table where all the fields will be stored.
Okay.
So this is the table. Dictionary table is the place where all the fields will be stored. So here, what I do, I will actually check for this update underscore sync attribute. See here. There are 6,000, so 1,523 fields are there where all these things will get captured in update set. So majority of them are collection. So we will check the client script, right? Check this client script. Yeah. So we were looking for collection type field, right? We didn't get that. In the
Yeah.
beginning, we searched for collection, right? During that
Yes.
time, so we did search it in column name and column label. We do search it in a type. I try to search for the column name collection, but somehow I did search in a wrong way. So I had actually looked for collection field type on the particular client script table. So it is not actually in the name and label. It is actually there in the type field.
Okay.
Okay. So we have gone to the client script table, right? Here somewhere we have gone to the client script table. Yeah. So here we had searched here in the column label. So we have to search here as collection. Here it is. It is showing all the fields. That collection field is not available here.
If
Did you guys have?
if it is not available, it may not support, I guess, right?
No, it is there, but it is not showing here.
Okay.
This collection type field is not there, no. There is no collection type, but it is there on the, here you can see it is there on the client script table. That is not showing there.
Yes.
See here, if you go to the client scripts on the client script table, now you go to the configure dictionary. So from here you may see here, this is actually collection field. From the table we are not able to see. This is the same field that we are seeing here. So you have to remember this point, that update underscore sync attribute is available collection type field.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, guys. Today is enough stuff, na?
Uday, usually this will be take only in XML format, right?
Yeah, XML format only.
It doesn't support in other formats, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys. We'll wind up the session for today, and we'll be connecting tomorrow with another topic. Okay.